Alright. Brand, good to see you. Kimberly, how you doing? Let's see. That looks pretty good right there. That looks kind of straight, doesn't it? A little more to the right. There you go. Oh, looking good. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Erica, good to see you. Kimberly, Brand, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Chris. It's the Cool and Common Stream. This is a special Saturday night edition of my Friday night comic book show. This is my Zenescope show. I should have made a better video of any video of what I have here. I've got an amazing short box. I am Zenescope's newest retailer. I'm going to get a little givey going here in a second, but I'm one of Zenescope's newest retailers. So I plan on bringing a lot of Zenescope stuff here on special shows, exclusively on Whatnot. All right, the only place I go live is Whatnot. And I'm not just some guy who has some old Zenescope comic books he wants to get rid of. I'm a retailer. They are local to me. All right, for the last year and a half, Diamond Distributions has been down. That was their distributor. All right, the only way they've sold comics is through their website and at conventions. Now they've got a great new deal with Lunar, coming back strong. But in the meantime, and even after, I'm going to be bringing some of the newest, hottest covers, some great storylines, all that kind of cool stuff. So I wanted to start with a little, what's that card I was going to do here? Hold on one sec. Oh yeah, here it is. I can get a little givey going for you. Let's do the givey while I just get a few other things settled up here. Just a little givey. This is the givey is an exclusive Drax Gal cover card. Jump on there. This is 2025 San Diego Comic-Con trading card. Exclusive art from Drax Gal. I mean, it's been fun learning their all the artists that they have and they work with, and all their characters and all their storylines. Really fun stuff. Really fun stuff. All right, enough yapping. One last thing I will mention before I start running some books. I do have more than a handful of the. Excuse me. I do have more than a handful of the Zenescope convention exclusives. So these are comics you can only get face-to-face at a convention live. I've got a handful of them. There are complete stories in here. It's kind of a... Let me get my hand out of the way. It's kind of a nice little intro to a bunch of their characters. There's Jinx and Stitch, one of their newest character lines coming out. Just really great stuff. All right. All right. So anybody who buys anything is going to get one of those. There might even be a few more surprises in store. All right. Keep your eyes on the givey. Jump on in. Right now it's going to be a coin flip. I do have some books listed in the buy it now, but I'd say 95% of the books that I have are not in the bin. So let's get them going. Let's get them going. Let's start with, let's see. Let's start with some cool ladies. This is what I call the cool ladies file. All right. Let's get this first item pinned. All right. First up, let's get the show on the road. I got price points from $3 to $150 in this show. This is Sun. I'm going to say it wrong. Kamanaki 2023. Gotta Catch 'Em All cosplay cover. All right. Anybody know which Pokemon that is? Anybody know which Pokemon that is? Throw it in the chat. I'm going to cheat. I wrote it on the back. Alakazam. Alakazam cover. Get that one running. 2 minutes left. No, not Pikachu. Alakazam. That's my stock answer. That's your stock answer for everything, right? Pikachu. All right, let's get this one running. I got 20 on it. We'll go pretty fast, 15 seconds. Up and running. I do have one more Pokemon cosplay cover coming up. Pikachu from the waist down with them yellow bottoms. Right. Pikachu. All right, next. Actually, you know what? Let's run them like this. There we go. Let's keep it exciting so you can see what's coming up behind it. Woo! Another $20 book. This is another cosplay. 2024. Gotta catch them all. Limited to 400. This is Ecans. The book actually inside is Grimm Fairy Tales, Volume 2, number 83. So one of the cool things that Zenescope does is a lot of their special covers like this. There's an actual story in there, right? It's not just some. I mean, there are certainly a bunch of art books that they do, but you actually get a story in there, which is nice. All right, let's run this one. 15 seconds, $20. I've got some crazy, crazy books. Hopefully you hang out. I appreciate you guys coming on in. Worst case, you're going to see some amazing books. Best case, you find something you like and pick it up at a decent price. So. Zenescope, Paulo Pantalina. Oh, who won that? It is Pipeliner. Nice. Congratulations, Pipeliner. There you go. 2025 San Diego Comic-Con card coming your way. Enjoy. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Thanks for coming in tonight. Use as directed for minor aches and pains. All right. Up next is going to be this Paulo Pantalina. Hey, it's back to school time. Back to school time, kids. Woo! Grim Spotlight, Red Agent, Beast of Belgium. That's the book inside. You know it's back to school. If that was my bus driver, I never would have missed a day of school in my life. I got 20 on it. Just for fun, 15. Last few seconds. Speaking of back to school, I just brought two of my kids back to college today, so back to school it is. I love this cover. This is one of my favorite covers out of everything we're going to see tonight. The artist is Drax Gall. 2024 convention e-com exclusive. Only 350. That is your steampunk Van Helsing. Quite steamy. All these books, by the way, are in near mint to mint condition. They are all pretty crazy. That's 35. That's 30, I'm sorry. That's 30. Let's go 25. Fat Print, thanks for coming on in. Good to see you. If anybody has any questions or wants to see any of the books that are sitting there in the Buy It Now, let me know. More than happy to grab those for you. Eventually, I will have all these sitting in there. This is kind of funny. They did a comic book cover series of the Zennies. where they did like a red carpet with all their characters. What if they were going to an award show for comic books? This is Elias Chatzudis, 2023 Zennies collectible cover, limited edition, $2.99. 20 on that one. 15 seconds on the Zenescope with the lovely ladies. All right, check out this next one. How about that for a little Guardians of the Galaxy action, huh? A little Guardians of the Galaxy action. This is the artist Maguro, 2023. September's live stream collectible cover. Only 200 of these, and guess what? I got 2 of them. So you don't got to bid this one up if 2 people want them. But if you're a Guardians of the Galaxy fan, there's your girl right there. $10 on this one. Up and running. Last few seconds. All right, we are going to see a few more superhero cosplays tonight. I got the prude, I got the sexy, and I got the nude. We got them all. All right, the next several are this really. I love this. I love the tie-dye effect in the back. It's part of their swimsuit color burst. This artist is Keith Garvey. All right, 299 of these made. Again, all in just excellent condition, but fabulous art. Love the backsplash. Only $10 on this one. Up and running. 15 seconds. All right, next. Another great cover. Keith Garvey again. Again, the swimsuit color burst edition. Very nice, very nice. We got some foils tonight. We got some amazing superhero cosplay covers. Awesome stuff. Any purchase gets a free convention exclusive comic. And maybe 1 or 2 other things I got sitting around here. Next. I think this is the last of the color burst. All right, Keith Garvey, same series. Here we go. Color burst collectible. 10. Up and running. 15 seconds. Off we go, my friends. Hope everybody had a good week. Anybody getting excited for football season? My Giants won their preseason game today. That was nice. Eric, yo, what's up, buddy? How we doing? How we doing? All right, now you can see a definite change here, right? What do we got? John Boyle on this one. 2024 May Space Punk. Space Punk book. Loving this one. Got one of those little motor scooters. All right, 10 on this one. It's going, my friend. 10 on that one. Nice John Royal cover. All right, Eric, since you're here, you know I'm gonna have to. I've been teasing you with this. I've been teasing you with the Ghost Rider covers for 2 or 3 weeks now. I'm gonna have to show you. All right, this is a great one. Limited to 250. John Royal. Van Helsing. Ashes of the Past This is one of their Kickstarter covers. This only came out of their Kickstarter. Gorgeous cover. Hanging out on the beach. What? That's a whiskey sour. That's not a pina colada. There's no pina colada on the beach there. Whiskey sour. I call it. 25. Let's do 20. So I have all these priced out because I definitely bring these. I will be bringing these as I do my local Comic Cons in the area. I'm outside of Philadelphia here, Northeast Pennsylvania. But I do like to try to do a little discount here and there when I can on whatnot. All right, so that was the cool ladies. All right, let me see these. Ah, now then. All right, Eric, here it comes. Just keeping everything all together now. All right, we're gonna start with the prude cover, and then we're gonna go work our way up to the nude cover. Okay, that's the plan. All right, here we go. Mike Chrome, 2026 San Diego Comic-Con collectible cover, limited to 221. So a lot of Zenescope's 2026 covers. They are using different 21s because this is their 21st year in business. Zenescope is 21 years old in 2026. This is a sick ass cover. Look at the detail on the bike. Look at the handlebars, the tank. She's got the flaming skull in her hand. I'd like to see Ryan Gosling do this. All right, I'm going to show them off one at a time. There's the prude. Then we've got the same cover, but now we are limited to only 133 covers. Yeah, sick amount of detail. Sick. So the bikini cover, again, just the detail, the strap, everything. All the things. Mike Chrome, MK, 2026 San Diego Comic Con. Limited to 133. You know what's coming next. You know what's coming next. Limited edition to 99. There's only 99 of these on the planet. And I actually have two of them here. 2026 San Diego Comic Con. Zenescope. So there's the three of them. I'm going to run one at a time. How about that? This is, let me see. I think I only have one of that one. No, I've got two of these. All right. This one, I've got two of them. There was definitely a wardrobe malfunction. So I'm just saying, I'm just saying, these books have man cave written all over them, right? I don't know. All right, I got 50 on it. I'm gonna do a special 45. I'll start them at 45. Last few seconds on the Ghost Rider homage. Oh my. So this character is Keris, the goddess of death. She has her own book and storyline and all kinds of things in the Zenescope universe. So, very cool character. I think she's one of my favorite characters of all the ones I've seen so far. All right, here it is. Limited to only 135. Bikini Babe, Bikini Zeres, riding a bike. 85. Let's go 80. Take another $5 off. Got to see if my friend Sir Dabs a bit pops in here. I've got another Carla Cohen for him. All right. Thanks for checking that one out. And then we got the nude. Now, if anybody, so I've got several sets like this, right? Where I've got the fully dressed, the lingerie or the bikini, and then the nude. If anybody wants the whole set, just let me know in the chat when you see 3 books like this. I'd be more than happy to make a deal for you. That's $150. I'll take $10 off. $140. $140. 20 seconds. Running on the 99 copies only. Only 99 on the planet. There's one. And I got a second one sitting here. All right. Thanks for checking that out. That is definitely one of my faves. Absolutely one of my faves. All right. We got another one coming up. Oh, it's another set. It's another hot set of 3. All right, here we go. This is that is that, and this is this. All right, hold on one sec. Let me just get this other thing organized here. All right, next, Phoenix. Phoenix. Great cosplay. 2026 San Diego Comic-Con, all right? I'm not trying to pawn off old books on you. This is 2026. A few weeks ago. Just a few weeks ago. Gorgeous cover. Mint condition. These I have a few of also. So notice you get, instead of the Phoenix, you got the Zenescope logo in there. They're really cool with a lot of that. Hey, what's up? Put the first lingerie back up when you can. Okay. Yeah, I will. All right, let's run this one for 45. I got 5. We'll do 40 on it. Up and running on the Phoenix. Last few seconds. All right. Keep Phoenix in mind. Eric, here you go, my friend. Lingerie, Ghost Rider, Keris, Goddess of Death. I got 85 on it. I think I ran it for 80. Let's do 80. What am I saying? It's you. 75. Let's take $10 off. 15 seconds. Eric is in. Drawing first blood on the Zenescope. Thank you, buddy. Typhoon, welcome. All right, Eric, you will go down in history as the first purchaser of a Zenescope comic on the Cool and Common stream. Thank you, buddy. All right. So we saw Phoenix. Now you're really going to see Phoenix. If you knew Phoenix like I knew Phoenix. All right, here you go. A lingerie John Royal. This one limited to, what was it? 133. Only 133 of these. That's a hot cover. That is, I mean, literally and visually. I wanted to go get the more revealing one, but my girlfriend will only tolerate the lingerie one in my man cave. You keep the naked one under the mattress. That's what you're supposed to do. All right, I got 75 on this one. Let's go ahead and run it at 70. 70 on the bikini-clad Phoenix. She knows all your hiding spots. But do you know all of her hiding spots? That's the question. Nice. All right, so we'll take these. So one more time, there's Clove, Bikini Babe, and here it comes. Z-rated. I love. So Zenescope calls their nude covers Z-rated, not X-rated, not R-rated, Z-rated for Zenescope. So there she is, topless. She's got her pants on, but she is topless. All right, this one much more limited. Another 99 limited edition on the Phoenix. Well, yeah, definitely more clever, no doubt about it. I got a 150 retail on it. How about? Ooh, man. I could go a little deeper on this one. How about 120? That's a crazy number for this book. 120. And I will say, my friends who are hanging out here, I appreciate you all. If you do want to make a, now obviously this is my first show, so I've got them priced at retail, and I don't mind taking a little off where I can. I don't need to make a chunk of money. If you want to bundle some stuff together, the bigger the bundle, the bigger the discount. All right? Just let me know in the chat. Just throwing it out there. All right. Let me just get these back together in order. Got to keep my system together here. Otherwise, everything falls apart. You know what I'm saying. All right. Next. Next. All right. This one is, well, you'll see. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Poison Ivy. This is 2025 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. This is Eric Basadula. SDCC, it is limited to 150 copies only. All right. This is the character Robin, as in Robin Hood. She is wearing a lingerie top, but it is see-through. All right. It's a sheer lingerie top. So for our friends here on Whatnot, we're going to Keep that covered. So it is not the full nude. It is not the $100 plus book. We got 75 on that. Ooh, any Zatanna Bring Down the House. I do not have Zatanna Bring Down the House. Thanks for asking, One Vamp. I appreciate it. All right, 75 on this one. Let's go 70. Reminds me of Harold and Kumar. We're doing a topless party. We're doing a bottomless party. That's right. We got all kinds of party favors here today. All right. So there's the Poison Ivy. Up next. All right. I love this one. So here's another one of Robin Hood. All right. Here's Robin. One more time. This may be one of the... I think Ghost Rider is one of my favorite covers. This may be one of the sexiest covers we got. Hello, Emma Frost. I almost want to hold it this way, but hello, Emma Frost. How you doing? Little Emma Frost cosplay. 2020. What year was this? 26. Yeah, this is this year's, right. I have the print for this also. 2026. Hot off the press. This is because I know everybody likes to know about the artists, right? Karina Bellis. 2026 San Diego Comic-Con. 121 of these. That's it. You know what gets me with this? It's not the boobs. It's the way that foot is arched back there. It's the way look the way the foot is arched, like she's pressing up to lean back a little bit. Oh my god! All right, you know what I'm. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. All right, I got 60 on this one. To do 55. Up and running. Now, one thing that Zenescope does, they're just starting to get back into it now, is they are doing art prints. All right, they used to do a lot of art prints, is my understanding, but they've started doing art prints. So if you love that cover, but you don't want to pay $60 for the book because of the economics of comic books, this is an art print. Same size as the comic book cover. Zenescope. All right. It is Zenescope. And that's it. Same exact cover. 15 on that. Let's do 12. Up and running. Renegade, what's up? Good to see you. All right, one more time. One more time. One more time. Half price. $8. Thanks everybody for stopping in. Appreciate you. Hopefully you're enjoying checking out the Zenescope covers. Lots of great stuff in here tonight. Stick around, check it out. All right, this next one. This next one is one of the more expensive ones. It's held its value, and you will see why in a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 2023 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Eric Basadula's Bro Play. Mario Brothers cosplay, San Diego Comic-Con, limited edition of only 100. Only 100 of these from 2020. It's got the red foil. Let me get you the red foil action up there. Red foil, and it is another sheer top. So it is it's Z rated. All right. She's got the blue. She's got the blue see-through bustier on, but it is definitely see-through. You got to rock the Renegade. Most certainly. I'm sure Renegade does. All right. I got $1.25 on it. 110. Last 5 seconds. All right. Check it out. Go look it up. Go look it up. All right. Next. All right, Eric. Here's your girl again. Here's your girl. She's not on a motorcycle this time. Not on the motorcycle. Another San Diego Comic-Con 2025 swimsuit special. 199 of these. So the book is all of the, or many of the characters in Zenescope in their skimpy bikinis. Classic. Who did the first bikini special? Was that Marvel? Was the Marvel swimsuit special the first one? Somebody Google that for me. What comic book company had the first ever swimsuit special? This is Zenescope's 2025 San Diego Comic-Con swimsuit edition, Karis the Goddess of Death. Again, Mike Crome, the same guy that did the Ghost Rider. Look at the detail on the staff. Everything. The crows in the background, the swirls in the hair. Super cool. 35 on that one. You do 30. I do have the second one, and you know what it looks like. Alright, so this is the black and white cover, and this is the mild cover. And now we're going to go with the red wild cover. All right, it's the red wild cover. Only 99 of these. Mint. Only 99 of these. Those aren't the details you're paying attention to. There's 2 important details under that post-it note. I got 90 on this one. Do 80. Up and running at 80. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. My name is Chris. This is the Cool and Common Stream. I've been selling here on Whatnot for about 3 years now. I do a Friday night comic book show, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am now expanding my show. I'm a retailer for Zenescope. My plan is to try to do a monthly Zenescope only show like this, a special Saturday or Sunday show, maybe during the week. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But that is the plan, my friends. So I also do sell books. Wednesday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, is my book show. Do all different kinds of books: fantasy, horror, family books, antiquarian books, murder mystery books, science fiction books, all kinds of cool stuff. Do a music show every once in a while, kids books, the whole 9 yards. So check it out when you can. Give me a follow, throw down some bookmarks, and stop by. We'll have a good time. We always have a good time here. When my girlfriend gets on my case, I just remind her of her Fabio addiction, and then she slinks away face down. That is funny. I should find some. Are you telling me I should find some blonde-haired comics for you? I know there's a few in here. All right, Grimm's Fairy Tales, July 2025, swimsuit edition. Jen Leonard, Diamond. So this is the FOC collectible cover, right? So this cover, the retailers before the final order, the FOC, before they put their final order in, they had to order a certain amount of comics before they could get this limited edition. All right, I don't know exactly what the ratio number on it is, but let's see. I got 30 on it. Let's do 25. Some buff guy riding a horse with a loincloth. Last 5 seconds on the sexy swimsuit edition. All right. Oh, that's the Carla Cohen. Let's see. All right, I don't see Andrew. Are you here? I don't think Andrew's here. Might have to show off the Carla Cohen anyway. All right, let's go back and do a little superhero stuff, and then I got some crazy books for you. All right. All right. I got a couple different iterations of Spider-Man and Spider-Woman tonight. All right. So let's start with the standard cover. Sonia Mattis, another amazing artist in the Zenescope stable. 2026 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Sonia Mattis, limited to 221 copies. All right, great spider cover. I got 25 on it. I'm going to run it for 20. This is the mild, and then we're going to go wild. All right. If you like the cover, but you don't want to spend 20 on the comic, how about $10 for the art print? I do have the art print of this one. Again, mint condition. This is just the art print. $10, I'll give it to you for 8. Down to the last 5 seconds. So we're making this turn from August into September, and that is where we start to hit all the conventions coming up nearby me. So Allentown Paper Show is coming up. Another Lehigh Valley Comic Show is coming. Hacksaw Jim Duggan is gonna be the guest at that Comic-Con. I can't wait. Can't wait. All right, this is the limited edition. Only 99 of these exist. Topless. Now there is no spider tattoo on the chest, right? They take all that off, and they gave her uh, lace gauntlets and black lace stockings. But you do get the spider in the background. 2026 San Diego Comic-Con. That was only a couple weeks ago. 115 bucks on it. I'll go 100. Alrighty. Thanks for checking that one out. Alright. Spidey. Let's check out these Carla Coens. So a friend of mine here on Whatnot goes by the handle Sir Dabs a bit. He might be dabbing a little right now. That's why he's not here. But he turned me on to this amazing artist, Carla Coen. Said he's a big fan. So I checked her out online. I was like, yeah, she's pretty cool. I like it. But then, when I became a Zenescope retailer, I found out she was one of their featured artists and still works with them. So, let's show you two examples here of some of her work. Right off the bat, another steampunk cover. This is Carla Coen's 2024 San Diego Comic-Con collectible cover. Only 99 of them exist. Only 99. Alright. So, there you go. Gotta run, Chris. Movie night with the old gal. Alright. Dune, the original Dune. Oh, nice. The sleeper has awoken. Have fun with that. Enjoy. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. I appreciate you. All right, Carla Coen, I got 90 on it. I can bring it down to 80. 20 seconds. All right, we did that giveaway a while ago. Let's put that over there. Let's move this up a little bit here. Why do I keep reaching over so far? Catch the rest on rewatch. All right. Yeah, thanks a lot, Eric. Don't fall asleep during the movie. All right, we got another Carla Coen. Check this one out. Oh my God. All right. San Diego Comic-Con 2026 blue foil Carla Coen. That again is Robin Hood. All right, she's got the bionic left eye. One thing I really like that Zenescope does, this book is mint. Any of their foil covers, check this out. They really care about their comics. Right? Any of the foil covers come sealed. Limited to 100, right? But they come sealed, and then that goes into a bag and board. So if you want to take it out and look at it or check it out, look for defects, anything, you're not getting fingerprints all over the foil. Just simple and easy thing to do, but it means so much to someone who collects and loves it, right? Hey, Andrew, what is up, buddy? Are you like, I swear to God, I just said your name 3 times. You're like fucking Beetlejuice. That is funny. Just getting home from playing some cards at a friend's house. That is hysterical. I literally just said, I was going to run the Carla Coen and I asked if you were here or not. And then when I didn't hear a response, I said, all right, well, I'll run some more. I read a few other comics. And then I said, all right, well, I made a joke. I said you'd be dabbing a bit right now. So I said, let me show the Carla Coen. So, hey, it's good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Hey, I'm going to double check my schedules this weekend. I'll get back to you with respect to selling some comics at that show down there. All right, by you. I'm kind of I'm saying out loud. I really want to do it. I just got to double check a few things. All right, may or may not have dabbed a little bit tonight. All right, well you can dab into this. The 2026 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive limited edition 99 Carla Cohen's Robin Hood. Look at the detail on the nails even. She even got the stars and stripes on the nail. This is the book that when I originally took a picture to show you, for some reason it picked it up as nude. Anyway, got 140 on it. I'm going to go 120. See if anybody's interested. All right, yeah, thanks for checking that one out. This is one where I mean, there's only 99 of them. They only brought them there. I don't know what's going to happen to that book. All right, it's time for another game of Prude, Crude, and Nude. All right, but first, I'm going to say there's a twist to this one. They're all connecting covers. All right, they're all connecting covers. And they're cosplay covers. So check this out. All right, Greg Land. Greg Land. Here we go. Greg Land, 2026 San Diego Comic-Con collectible cover, 221 made. All right, there is the Ghost cosplay cover, if you know the character Ghost. If you don't, shame on you, you should. That is a connecting cover with this one. Tomb Raider, Lara Croft, homage cover. Greg Land, 221. Now watch the magic. Oh, look at that. The foot, the cape, beautiful. All right, I got a couple different configurations of this. This is probably one of the cheaper ones. 40 bucks each book. That's 80 bucks together. Let's do 75. Both comics, 75. Connecting covers. Make sure it's all on screen there for you. Last few seconds on that one. All right. So maybe that's a little too mild for you. By the way, I think I mentioned this earlier. These books do have stories in them. They're not just covers. Featured in this double set is the Jinx and Stitches, two of their newest characters. Kind of like a Harley Quinn twist. The Great Revenge #1 from July 2026. Last month's Greg Land connecting cover set. So here we go. This, again, is the semi-wild. Okay, it's lingerie, but it's see-through lingerie. So it gets the Z rating. We'll put that there. That just doesn't look right. That just doesn't look right. Here, we need to do this. We need Lady Ghost, again, Robin Hood, in the Z-rated lingerie. So we got that set. 70 bucks each is 140. 70 bucks each is 140. Oh, let's do 110. Let's do 110. Let's do 110. Don't forget, every purchase gets a free copy of the Zenescope convention exclusive comic book. Eric's got his. Will you get yours? That's the question. All right, now you know what's coming up. You know what's coming up. All right, here we go. Set number 3. Topless. That just doesn't look right. All right, here we go. This guy, 130. That's 260. Let's do, let's see. Let's do 245. 245. Up and running. Collect what you like. Absolutely. All right, we're running on the Connecting Cover Set 2026 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Z-rated double. All right, I know that's a lot of money. I know that's a lot of money. This one, if you like the covers, but that's a little bit too big of a nut. All right, this is a wraparound cover. All right, let me show you. Let me show you. All right, right, left, wraparound cover. These are not wraparound covers, okay? They're standard covers with a standard back. This is the wraparound cover of the Mild. So for just that one, I got 80 on it. Let's do this. 65, because you guys have been patient looking at all these different copies. So that's the Mild. I do have, go figure, I do have the Wild, the Z-rated of this one as well. All right, here it comes. Don't say I didn't warn you. All right, so the Z-rated were 130 each. This one is double-sided just like that. It is nude on both sides. All right. Limited to, did I put the Ellie on here? I forget. Let's zoom in and check it out. 50. There are only 50 of these. 2026 San Diego Comic-Con. Limited to 50. Buck and a quarter on it. We'll do a little better than that tonight. 115. Jackie Legs, welcome. David, good to see you. Zeths, what's up? Thanks for stopping in, everybody. I certainly do appreciate it. My name is Chris. This is the Cool and Common Stream. Scotty, thanks for coming in. I've been selling here on Whatnot for 3 years. This is my first Zenescope exclusive comic book show as a retailer for my friends at Zenescope. So if you like the cool covers, if you like the cosplay covers, if you like amazing artists who do really cool stuff, please give me a follow. Please bookmark my Friday night comic book shows. Bookmark all my shows. But I usually do a regular comic book show every Friday night. And then the plan going forward is maybe once a month I'll do a special show like this. where we will whip out all the Zenescopes. I am a retailer. I am not just a guy who has a lot of Zenescope comics, right? So every month, 2 days ago, I bought another $1,000 worth of Zenescope comics. All right, they're coming here to Whatnot first. All the VIP exclusives that they have, I grab them as much as I can. All right, and then I'm going to bring them here. You're going to check them out. If you like them, pick it up, get a good price on it, get it early, and we're going to have some fun checking them out. We're not even halfway through with the box tonight. I just had a cup of coffee and I'm good to go. Let's go. All right, we got to finish up this this cool chick section. I got another couple of hot ones for you. All right, you saw the Carla Cohen blue foil a few minutes ago. We've seen Karis a couple times tonight. This is the San Diego Comic-Con 2026 exclusive Z-rated death. What else can I tell you? This is by Drax Gal, limited edition 25. Not 50, not 100, not 150. 25 of these exist. 2026 San Diego Comic-Con Zenescope exclusive. I got 130 on it. Let's knock it down a little bit. Again, first time running it on Whatnot. Let's give a little bit of a discount. Let's go, fuck it. Let's do $100 even. See if anybody wants to grab the foil. That's another great cover. Flipside, what's up? Good to see you, buddy. Jazzy High. Flipside, it's been a minute. Good to see you again, my friend. All right, San Diego Comic-Con Zenescope exclusive Lady Death. Well, excuse me, not Lady Death. Zeres, the goddess of death, excuse me. All right, I know you want it. I know you need it. Everybody's talking about Doom. Is there some kind of movie coming out or something? Are all the Zenescope you have high roller books? No. I've got books here from $5 to $150. Is there something in particular you're looking for, or would you like me to just run some of the cheaper stuff? I've got some Grimm's Fairy Tales. I've got a bunch of other stuff. Yeah. I definitely didn't want to bring just the high roller stuff, so yeah, I'd be more than happy to run some of that if you're interested, no doubt. But first, let me run a medium book. Got 50 on this one. Dravicus 2026 San Diego Comic-Con collectible cover. 221 of these. The book inside is Robin Hood Enter the Sandman from July 2026. Hey, that was last month. Oh yeah, the Comic-Con. Steampunk Doctor Doom. 50 on that one. Let's go $40. Uh collect. I got Grimm's Fairy Tales, some Charmed. I've got some monsters, maybe a couple of superhero books that might be in there. In that price range you're thinking of, maybe? I'm getting ready to run a $150 book. I'm talking about the $5 book. Hold on a second. You're looking for collect if you're still here. You're looking for like 20, $25 and under kind of books. looking for anything in particular, just like cool cheap covers. All right, I think maybe I can help you with that a little bit. Let's see what we got here. All right, let's bring out some of these. I just picked this up at from Zenescope directly. They were at LibertyCon in Oaks, PA, a couple weeks back. I went there. I bought out a lot of their exclusive stuff that they had brought with them. This one's a little bit of an older book. It is Evil Heroes, book 1 in the 6-issue limited series. I like it because book 1 for $5 you can check it out, see if you like it. The short story here is this is like it's kind of like Injustice, their take on Injustice. What if the world was run by evil superheroes? $5 on this one. 20 seconds, up and running. Up next, we got Grimm's Fairy Tales. This is the Helsing series, issue number 4 of 4. But check out the cover. That is a cool. That is a cool ass cover, and it is signed by Pat Shand, the cover artist. $8 on that one. That's a $3 signature. There you go. Last few seconds on the Helsing, signed by cover artist Pat Shand. This next one, let's do a twofer. Grimm's Fairy Tales, Myths and Legends. It's issue number 2, the Dynamic Forces cover. So this one was a little more of a limited edition. 10 on that, and 10 on book number 4 in the series. So that's book number 2. This is book number 4. Love the werewolf on these. Let's do both books. 10 plus 10 is 20. Let's do 15 for both of them. 15 for both. All right, thanks for checking that one out. This next one I'm just going to show. If anybody's interested, let me know in the chat. I'll run it. Otherwise, we're just going to zip by it. The series Van Helsing versus Frankenstein. All right, you're going to notice a couple of different things about 2 of these covers. So I got 30 on this one because it's got the limited VIP gold legacy trim on it. All right, that's book 1. Book 2, most of these in the series are just $3 books. But that one's special because of the gold, right? There's 2. Here's 3. Variant cover with the gold trim. Book 4. I love that Frankenstein. And book 5. Super cool. All right, so that is a complete set. If you've been to my comic book shows before, you know I love putting together complete sets. So if I find any of these limited series from Zenescope, I'm going to grab them and put them together. No doubt. All right, anybody interested in that? Let's check out what else we have here. This one is cool. I don't have all the books, though, but this is Van Helsing. Sword in Heaven, number 1. $3 on these. Van Helsing, Sword in Heaven, Sword of Heaven, number 2. Van Helsing, Sword of Heaven, number 3. Sword of Heaven, number 4. Sword of Heaven, number 5. Which is wonderful, but it's a 6-book series. So I got 5 times 3 is 15. $5, $3 a piece. We'll check that weight. And let's see if anybody wants it for $15. 15 seconds. Run it fast. All right, thanks for checking that out. I do have one more in the monster section. One of the product lines that they have is, it's kind of like, their version of the old Marvel and DC horror books. It's really cool. That's probably one of my favorite sections. It's decidedly non-sexy and non-big book, but it is really cool as hell. All right, one more monster book to run, and that would be, the double entendre here is hysterical. This was a special variant of Grimm Fairy Tales Return to Wonderland. This is the Fantastic Realm Inc. exclusive issue number 2, limited to only 1,000 copies. And the sign says, "Eat me." And it looks like he's ready to. That could be a whole different thing right there. But there's a fun cover for you. All right, I got 20 on it. Shit, let's do 15. $15, 15 seconds. Let's go. This is the last of the monster books. I'm going to get back to some more superhero homage stuff. Let's do that. All right, thanks for checking that out. All right, there is the monsters. Turn back in the monster section. What should we do next? Monsters or sports? Monsters or sports? We got any soccer fans out there? We got any football fans out there? Any hockey fans out there? Got all kinds of fun stuff in here. All right, executive decision then. Swimsuits. Uh, yeah, we had some of the swimsuits. Absolutely. Let me pull them back out. We ran a few of those earlier. I'll grab some. Swimsuits. Have I got a swimsuit for you? All right, here's one. Let's see if I have the other one. The other one was right next to it. Let me see. Here's another one. All right, cool. All right, by request. Here we go. John Royal, 2025, Van Helsing, Ashes of the Past, Omnibus Kickstarter collectible cover. On the beach with the whiskey sour. 25 on that. I'll do 20. That's a swimsuit cover. The next book is a swimsuit cover and a swimsuit book. All right. This one is Jin Leonard, Grim Fairy Tales 2025 Swimsuit Special. The Diamond FOC collectible cover. Let me double check that. I'm pretty sure it is the swimsuit special. Let's see. Is it the book or the swimsuit? Oh yeah, it's the swimsuit. Definitely the swimsuit special. So you know what they do is they put like 3 or 4 pages of story in there, and then they get right into swimsuits. So probably 3/4 of the book. 3/4 of the book is swimsuits, and a quarter of the book is a short little story. Nice one. Got 30 on it. I'll run it for 25. 15 seconds, up and running. All right, and then the other ones that I can show you, these are $10 each coming up. These are 10 each. Colorburst specials. There's 1. There's 2. And there's 3. I'll run them one at a time, or if you want to bundle them together, let me know. But $10 each. Run the first one. And then after these last 3, let's jump back into the superhero cosplay stuff. After superhero cosplay, maybe we'll do some of the sports stuff. Got some really good sports stuff. $10. The superhero cosplay are ones that I have not shown yet. And the last swimsuit cover. Last few seconds. All right, up next. All right, anybody see that Lady Thor movie? How about this for Lady Thor? How about that? Eric Basadula. 2026 Epic Rivals collectible cover number 3, limited to 150. How about that? Yeah, awesome. Super cool. I got 35 on it. Let's do 30. I'll save the big boy for last on this pile. All right, next, Cap. All right, that is the character Robin Hood again, dressed as Captain America. Captain Zenescope. There's no star there, it's a dragon. Just enough to sneak by the copyright. All right, 25 on that one. Let's do 20. 15 seconds. All right, I had a second one of that. I'm just going to keep them together. Spidey. This. I like this. I like this one a lot better than the other cover. Personal opinion. Zenescope's Eric Basadula. 2026 Epic Rivals collectible cover number 2, limited to 250. How about that? Yes, Jane, please. May I have another? 25 on it. I'm going to run it at 20. Let's go. All right, we got another one of those. Like I said, all right, now this one, oof. Oofa. Supergirl. Mike DeFalbo, 2025 art book. This is a Kickstarter art book. Collectible cover, only 250 of these. 25 on that. I'll take $5 off. And we'll run this one at 20. Supergirl. Now, notice it's not an S, it's a Z, which just happens to look like a backwards S. Side Hustle, good to see you. All right, we got a couple of those. But wait. We do have Supergirl in the lingerie, looking more like Power Girl than Supergirl. If you know, you know. This is also a more limited edition. The other one was 250. This is limited edition 100. Only 100. 75 on this one. I can do I could do 70 on it. All right, you know, if you've been with the show for the last hour or so, you know it's coming. You know it's coming. The Z-rated Supergirl cosplay cover. 2025 art book. Limited, not 100. Only 75 of these. Only 75 of them. It is mint. Mint. I got 100 on it. Take 10 off. 10 off. $90. All right. Could I tempt anybody with a triple play? That's 100. That's 75. That's 25. That's about $200, right? $200. How about all three books? 165. All three books, 165. Taking $35 off. All right. Hope you enjoyed checking those out. They are really cool. All right. Now there's one more left. It's another high-end one. This is the current reigning champ here. Elias Chetzutis, 2026 January. Pop culture pinup book, limited to 150. Wonderful Woman. Yes, indeed. It is mint. This is the Cinderella comic book, right? So that is Cinderella there. This is Grimm Fairy. The story inside is Grimm Fairy Tales number 21. That character is Cinderella. See, I told you we'd get some blondes here on the show. All right, 100 on it. Let's do 90. 10%. All right, thanks for checking that one out. All right, let's go to sports. I hope we have some sports fans out there. What's your football team? Let me know in the chat. Mine is the New York Football Giants. All right. Here are the people. This is the New York Jets. The people that live in the same building. New York Jets. Cheerleader. Naughty cover. Not Z-rated. Everything's covered up. Another Eric Basulis cover. All right. Let me put these. I got 3 of them here. The book inside is Oz, Reign of the Witch Queen, number 5, if that matters to you, 2015. This is the Jets cosplay by Eric Basadula. Only 250 of these were printed. I got 3 of them right here. But if you're a Giants fan like me, you don't want the green, you want the blue. Right? So I'm going to run this. This will be for one. You get to pick the Jets or the Giants. Single comic. If you do want both, let me know. But this will be a single comic. I got a 50 on each of them. I'll do 35. 35, you pick Jets or Giants. Up and running. I wish I had these for every football team in the NFL. I really do wish I did. I know they can't, they could put the name of the state there or the city, but they can't put, obviously the logo. But man, all right, Jets and Giants. Everybody is ready for the football season. Every team in the NFL is undefeated right now. That's just a fact. Monsters. Now we're doing this. Here we go. All right. Was anybody watching the World Cup? Because here come the soccer girls, ladies and gentlemen. Ian McDonald, 2024 Olympic Soccer Collectible Cover. Don't know what book is in there. 2024 Soccer. 25 on that one. D20. 15 seconds. Up and running. All right. Let's run these next 3-4 sports ones, and then we'll do some. Let's try some $5 Zenescope cards. Just some fun stuff. All right, here we go. Dude, they totally killed it on this one. This is Mike DeBalfo, 2026 World Cup collectible cover number 150. Dude, these World Cup 2026 World Cup covers are insane. I got a few of them. 30 on that. Team USA. Come on. 25. Let's do 25 on it. I got 30. Up and running. Who doesn't want... I mean, it's your patriotic duty to purchase this comic. I'm just saying. Last few seconds. All right. Another Mike DeBalfo 2026 World Cup collectible cover number 2. Only 150 of them. I mean, come on now. You're killing me. Smalls, you're killing me. 25. All right. You're not going to believe this next one because I didn't believe it when I did the research. Does that get your attention? It got my attention. Holy smoly. Fan Expo Philly. Obviously a Philadelphia Flyer fan right there. Let's get the glare out of there for you. There you go. That's a little better. You just got to look at me in the reflection. How about that? I do see one little dent right there. It does not break the foil. It is gold foil. Limited edition, 25 of these. This is Red Agent number 5, Elias Chatzudis, 2022 Fan Expo, Philly. As is, I got 350 on it. I know there's that dent in there. Just on the off chance somebody wants to do something. Believe me, I did the research. 350 is reasonable. I drop $100 off of it. I know it's expensive, but 25, oof. Only 25 in existence. All right, after this, let's check out a few of their card offerings. That'll be fun. Something cheap, quick and easy. Here we go. Let me put this back with the sports stuff. All right, one of their characters based on Little Red Riding Hood is Red Agent. Here's a pack of 5 character cards and 1 bonus card. All right, sealed pack. Like my little card holder. Again, any purchase, even the cards, is going to get the Zenescope convention exclusive comic. And let me pull up the cards. Comic card as shown. Let's just have fun with these. $5. There's 6 cards in there. $5. You can let me know if you want me to ship it, rip it. I got penny sleeves right here. We'll keep them nice and clean and brand new for you. We'll check them out. All right. I also have Zenescope Lehigh Valley Comic Con. So that's the one of the local cons that I go to. That's the one this year that I met my friends at Zenescope at and decided to sign up to become a retailer. This is their 25th anniversary, 3 card per pack special. All right, still sealed, limited to 25. I've got, how many of these? I got 2 of them. I've got 2 of them. If you're interested, you want to check it out. I have not opened any of what? The cards? No, I haven't opened any of them yet. These are all sealed. Sorry, Andrew, I just saw your message there. I'm assuming you're referring to the cards. Yeah, I haven't opened any. I do have some interesting ones here as singles. A couple of metal cards that we can take a look at. All right, it was $5 for that pack. These are a little more limited. We'll say $10 for these. All right. I do have 2. How about we do both of them for 15? If anybody's interested, we can open them up here and see what you think. 15 for both. New Vision, good to see you. All right, keep those in mind. I don't know. If these stick around too long, I may end up just opening them up, and I've got all the proper sleeves and top loaders and everything. Hopefully there's an original artwork sketch in there somewhere. At Great Wolf Lodge, your whole family can go on an adventure. All right. Splash away in our water park. This is what we're looking at. All right, so we got those cards. We got these. Those are off the table for now. Check this out. At Great Wolf Lodge, all this metal card. That is a cover that I actually have here. Learn more at greatwolf.com and it is a metal card. Check it out. I mean, it glows. It is penny sleeved and top loaded. And let me grab the comic that goes with. Hold on. All right, I think this is in the buy it now. Right? Mike Chrome's 2026 June Twisted Tales collectible cover, limited to 200. So you know what? Let's do this. Let's run the comic and the card together. How about that? Comic and the card. That is a metal card of the cover. Sick. I actually I bought one of these just for me. I love that cover so much. Let's see if I could pull that in from the buy it now. There it is. Alright. I'm just going to run this as an auction. Alright. This is going to be for the comic and the card. I'm going to keep it the same price. We'll just throw the card in there. Nice little match set. Alright. If anyone is interested, I do have the nude metal card and the nude cover as well. Just saying. I did mention the other cards. Let's check them out. The nude card. This one's pretty sick if you like the horror stuff. Zenescope, again from their horror collection. Sorry, too much glare. Trying to figure out a good angle here. Something like that. There you go. Nice one. Metal. The metal. Let's run the card. We'll just do 5 on that one. A few seconds. All right. Everybody knows somebody who has a birthday, right? How about you send your friend this? Drop this off at your mom for her next birthday. Happy birthday! This is from Zenescope's 21st birthday virtual con. I was there. Limited edition holofoil trading card. Oh, that looks nice in there. Got the little rainbow effect? Yeah, I like that. That is nice. Got the rainbow metal. Rainbow hollow foil. Andrew, yesterday I brought home another 5 bins of trading cards. Another birthday special. Yeah, I think we can do that, yes. I think we certainly can. And you know, we could kind of do it like we just run this. Um, we can go through the whole list of stuff they have. I can dig through the retailer site that I think I sent to you. If you don't have it, we could go through it again together. But if you want to make a pile of Carla Cohen, let's say for argument's sake, you find like 20 books that you want, but you don't want to buy 20 books all at once. You've hung around long enough to see how I work. I just tell me what you want. We'll make a pull list. You want to get 1 book a week? You want to get 3 books a month? You want to get 10 books a week? Whatever. Once I know what you want, I'll buy it. It'll sit here in a box and we'll get it out to you. You know what I mean? Eric does that. Zane does. I held on to books from my buddy Z Slicer for about 14 months. I had a whole Moon Knight collection waiting for him until he was ready. So whatever you want to do is fine by me. All right. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. Like I said, I think I mentioned this to you last time, right? So 2 weeks ago when I was at LibertyCon, I was talking to him. I told him I got a friend who loves Carla Cohen. Could you put together a package for me? And he said, Chris, just go on the website, send me the photo clips or the, he kept saying send me a picture of it. I'm like, it's your website. Can't I just click the link and send it to you? But anyway, whatever whatever checklist you got, we'll get it to them. I'll get it to them, and we'll see what they say. Speaking of Carla Cohen, though, I got something here. I bought this. I bought this from my friend. I'll sell it for you. Another seller here. Do you have? Do you have this Carla Cohen? I know earlier I showed you the blue foil, and then there was the other one that you said you had. This is Barbarella number 9. Black and white 1:20 ratio. Check your list. Let me look for the other one. Next go. That is a hot tub. Coming in hot. All right. There's your nose. It's got to be back in this pile then. There's the heroes. Spidey. These. Yes, yes, yes. All right, here they are. Yeah, here they are. Andrew, if you're still here, there's the Barbarella. This was the. No, where was it? Here. There was the blue foil. And then I think you said you had this one. I think you said you had this one. But a buddy of mine was selling Barbarella, and I figured if you didn't have it, I have it. And if you do have it, I still have it. All right. I don't have the Barbarella, no. All right. All right. Black and white 1:20 ratio. I think there was a little. Was this the one? Let me open it up. I think there might have been a little bump on the back corner. Let me open it up. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. There's a little bump. Yeah, there's a little bump on the back here. So there's that little bump on the back. The front looks great though. So maybe a little dip. So how about $8? If the bump on the back's a deal breaker, that's okay. Oh, what about 6? Finn, what's up? Good to see you. All right, let me run one of these that somebody had. Let's keep that out of the Zenescope pile. One of those is his. That's upstairs. Character cards here. All right, should we run a little bit longer? Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's reset. Let's reset here a little bit. We still got some more books we have not shown. We'll get those West Coasters over here. It's only 9 o'clock on the West Coast. Come on, where are you all at? Where are you all at? Monsters. Let's do this one. We haven't run that one, and I know we had some interest on this one. So let's see. Somebody's watching this one. Karina Bellis, June 2026. Pop culture pinup. There you go. Another cosplay cover. Let me pull that in and run it. See if whoever was interested in it wants to come on in and check it out. I didn't make an offer on it, but I'll run it for 30 seconds only because we'll give them some time to come in here. Alright, see if anybody pops in. It would be nice if, well, I could see why people wouldn't want to be bothered, but like if you watch something, it would be nice if you, like on other sites, if you could send somebody an offer instead of waiting for an offer. That would be a nice feature. Somebody watches some, hey, I'm kind of interested in that book. It's a little high, but I'll watch it. If he drops the price, maybe I'll get, and then you could offer somebody something and see if they want to jump on it, you know? Here's another big boy. You'll see why in a minute. Another birthday book. Another Zenescope birthday celebration book for 21. It's their 21st birthday. There are only 5 of these. There are only 5 of these. So I forked out for this one a little bit. Come better or worse, I don't know. But I got 150 on it. For a Zenescope collector who needs to have that in their collection, 1 of 5. I'll do 130. Okay, superheroes. We got the charm stuff. Did I run Grim Fairy Tale? Oh, I didn't do the Grim Fairy Tale. Shit. Let's do that. All right, my friends. I think we're gonna finish the show up with Grim Fairy Tale covers. Some of these are hot as hell. Hot as hell. All right, Grim Fairy Tales. Here we go. Reasonable price. Grim Fairy Tales 2013 Annual Unleashed Part 3. Comic Forge exclusive cover. $10. There are some really nice covers here. I may get a couple others. This is Grim Fairy Tales 25. Exclusive cover limited to limited to 750. But very nice. Love the art on that one. That is gorgeous. $10. 20 seconds. All right, Andrew, you and me, maybe. Grim Fairy Tales number 24. Look at this cover. This is an awesome cover. Who is this? I forget who this is. Oh, there it is. Yeah, awesome cover. Grim Fairy Tales number 24. Love that cover. $10, 20 seconds. All right, next is the comic book I probably should have started the show with. Grim Fairy Tales, Naughty Nurses, limited edition, 200. Only 200 of these out there. I got a few of them, because, I mean, look at it. You know what I'm saying? 25 on it. I do 15. It's that time of the night. Someone get a steal on the Naughty Nurses. Grim Fairy Tales. Alright, we got a couple of those. I'm just going to put them up here to keep them in order. And then there is the New York City Comic-Con exclusive Grim Fairy Tales animated one-shot with the photo cover. Limited to 350. That is the 2012 New York City Comic-Con. 20 on that one. I'll do 15. Trying to get some bargains going. All right, there you go. All right, my friends, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I do appreciate it. Andrew, great seeing you. Thanks for hanging out. Eric, as always, appreciate you. enjoy that. Enjoy that Ghost Rider, baby. Woo! That was the steal of the night, no doubt. Awesome job. Thank you so much, everybody who came in, checked out the show, whether you bought or you hung out. Doesn't matter to me. We're here to have some fun. Maybe we sell a few comics. That's cool too. But really had a good time. And as the first Zenescope show, I think what I'll probably end up doing now is setting up, like, I don't know, like the third Saturday of every month or something like that. Um, we'll try to set up something that way where we have a regular show. Maybe we get some regular viewers in, get a little word of mouth out there. The Zenescope fans are voracious for all things Zenescope. So if you're watching on YouTube and you're checking it out, come on by Whatnot. It's free to join. Hit the link or the QR code in my YouTube video and come on by and have some fun. Doesn't cost anything to join. And there are literally tens of thousands of great comic book sellers here on Whatnot. All right, my friends, there you go. Another show in the books. I'll be back next Wednesday with another book show. Until then, keep it cool, keep it common, keep it collected. Chat with you tomorrow. All right. Thanks a lot, Andrew. Look forward to it. Have a good one.